Hi everyone, it's Miss Kristen at the Pittston Memorial Library and welcome to our STEAM Club for the month of February. So today we are going to be doing something fun. We're going to be playing with something called Oobleck. Oobleck kind of comes from a story from Dr. Seuss. It's called Bartholomew and the Oobleck, and we actually don't have it here at our library, but it is in the system if anybody wants to place a hold on it. It's something about a king wanting something different falling from the sky, so they created Oobleck, which I think caused problems. And you'll see why. So Oobleck is something called a non-Newtonian fluid. Ketchup is also an example of a non-Newtonian fluid. So that means it doesn't follow the regular rules of liquid or a solid. So what's fun with this is when you put pressure on it, it creates a solid, but then when you release the pressure, it turns into a liquid. Really, really, really fun to play with. So first, get yourself set up with whatever you may have at home to do messy things. So if you put newspaper down, or maybe paper towels down, or a certain tablecloth or something like that, make sure you have that because it does get a little bit messy. And all that you need for this is 2 cups of cornstarch. Okay, so any cornstarch that you have that you can find, you need 2 cups of that, and then 1 cup of water. So I'm going to pour this in. Okay, and you can stir it with like a craft stick or whatever you may have, but really you eventually want to get in and get dirty with it, so it does get messy. So to start off, it's pretty lumpy. And it is actually kind of hard to stir because it starts to take over the qualities of the non-Newtonian fluid, where it, you try to stir it and it gets really hard. It's hard to stir. But then if you let it go, it is liquid. It's just something really fun to do. But to make this more of a challenge, more of something like a little bit difficult for you to do, I thought we could try to do a snowman challenge with it. Okay, let me just try to stir this up a little bit more. Okay, so I was thinking we could build a snowman. So the pieces that I have for my snowman, I just grabbed 2 beads, for eyes, and I have a piece of foam for a nose, and then I just took a craft stick and broke it. Just be careful if you do that. There's obviously very sharp edges on the one side. Okay, so let me hold that over like this so that you can see. So when I do this, you can kind of see it sloshing around a little bit. Whoops, I think I even spilled some, which is why I put the paper towels down. Okay, so when you just slosh it around, you can see that it's a liquid. Let me see if I can move this to, I have a paper plate here too to make it a little bit easier for you to see when I'm playing. There we go, I think you can see that. Okay, so I'm going to try to take a chunk of it, form it into a snowball. So the part that makes this a little bit challenging is you have to keep the pressure on it or things will start falling apart. So let's see if I can do this. If I can't do it, then I don't know, it might be too hard to do, but I think friends at home can do this. So you're gonna have to dig both hands in this time, which makes me wonder if I can turn my camera off when I'm done with this without getting my camera all messy. Okay, so you have to move quickly and form it into a ball. And then you want to add the eyeballs. I read where this is a whole lot easier if you have help. So if you have somebody to help you, because I really am having difficulty here. And a nose, and then 2 arms, and then what's kind of fun is you just kind of plop it on the plate. But you know what? Mine looks like a melted snowball right from the start. I highly, you can see here, maybe you can see it upside down. So there's my 2 eyeballs and my nose and my 2 sticks for the arms. So I highly recommend doing this with a friend because I do find it extremely, extremely challenging on my own. Let me just, I'm a little bit determined. Let me just see if I can try this once more, maybe with less. There we go. Something that I can just hold in one hand. But I have to keep moving it around, and boy, it is not This is not an easy challenge. It doesn't quite look like a snowball, but it really is fun to play with. So again, just 2 cups of cornstarch, 1 cup of water, and have fun with it. It's kind of fun too to play with, like if you have a potato masher, you can slam the potato masher, because like if you poke it real quick with whatever you may have, like a potato masher or something like that, you can see that it kind of bounces back. It leaves like a teeny tiny indent, but you can tell that it's not going through. But if you go slowly, you can see it's still dripping from my hands. If you go slowly, then you can sink into it. It's just really is a whole lot of fun to play with. So if you have fun with it, or if you do decide to do this, have fun. Good luck with the Snowman challenge. Let me know how you make out. I didn't do so well on my own, but thanks for joining me today, everybody. Bye-bye.